have you heard the story of the guy who confronts the teacher about why she dressed his grandson up in a dress? It gets awkward. It's an amazing story. It's not the most recent story, but we need to go over it because the culture war continues. Here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
Smooth transition. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? My name is Joe Padula, host of the show, former soldier with the mighty Strike Brigade, the 5-0 Deuce of the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault. Strike! And I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready to have a real discussion. It's an honor to be in conversation with y'all. Look who's checking in. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Bay? How you doing?
I'm good.
It's good to have you, Bay.
Nice to be here.
Chris Early in studio.
What's going on?
Not talking to you, brother.
Yeah.
Bought a boat.
Don't talk to me.
Bought a boat. Hey, thanks for comments already. Ivy Fox, Anita, P. Marie B. How you doing, all right? Well, we'll get to all the comments in just a moment, and we definitely need you a part of the fight in the new culture war. It's actually not new. It's been going on for a while. It just wasn't really...
New to us.
Yeah. And hey, I mean, whether you want to be a part of it or not, I'm sorry. You are. There are people that are trying to dismantle everything that this country was built on, founded on, and flourished on. Why? They're socialists. They're communists. That's really what it is. Oh, I'm not a communist. Oh, the hell you aren't. But we'll get into it all. They want to control your lives and the lives of your children. I don't even have children, but I love the kids. Weird thing is, they love them too in a different way.
This isn't Disney. Relax.
Oh my God, they're crazy over there. They're crazy over there.
That and CNN.
CNN's crazy over there too.
I think that's a prerequisite.
Here, let me switch it over so when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you. There you go. Hey, make sure to share, like, comment, and yeah, we'll be getting to all of the information. Also, a video stream on Spotify as well now. How nice!
Look at you go, big time.
Well, Spotify finally realized, because Rogan, his most watched podcast in the world is exclusive to Spotify. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, you can get the clips and everything on their YouTube channel, on his YouTube channel and everything. But they went after him because CNN tried to make him sound like an idiot because he went against the mainstream narrative and got healthy in 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, by not
Yeah.
he doesn't have any holes in his arms. If he does, maybe it's from steroids, but that's a different story. And so they went after him. They tried to cancel this guy. Right. And in that battle, his front line on the culture war, Spotify saw that he gained 2 million subscribers to his channel.
Yeah.
So Spotify goes like this. Oh.
That's money.
You know what?
Right.
Let's have other people broadcast video and whatever they want to say on this platform.
Like, I don't know, like freedom of speech is going to be watched.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Spotify's perfect. They do put a little notification on the show, I've noticed.
Oh, do they?
Okay. Hey, just in case there's some information on this you may want to look into yourself, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Fine. Put that note on there.
The disclaimer.
Want you to do your own information. Absolutely. Do your own research.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But yeah, what do I want to talk about first today? I'm guessing I want to go over this right here. All right, so this story's it's old. It's not old, but it's from the past.
Old in today's standards.
Yeah, but it's so relevant here today. and we're going to lead it into today. But I remember covering this, and in 2018, we didn't get a chance to cover it, Bay, when we were on 105.5 Double. You're a country music station.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That we were just throwing in talk topics in between.
I should have listened back then.
But I'll tell you, there's a story about this grandfather, okay? Pretty badass dude. Look at him go. And the story goes like this. So a lesbian mom pulls her 2-year-old son from a preschool after her girlfriend saw the preschooler parading around in a dress while the boy's grandfather confronts the teacher and tells her, "We don't do that transgender." Okay? So Kayla Bedford, 24 years old, she pulled her son Zach out of Bethany Early Childhood Center.
Not to be confused by me.
No, there's no relation to you on this. It's not. You're not the baby daddy.
No, but the name. Give
So-
me my last name.
So her son Zach had been wearing a dress while at Bethany Early Childhood Center in Wichita, Kansas. Now, Bethany Early Childhood Center is a private Christian school in Kentucky, in Kansas.
Hands.
Okay,
In Wichita.
so Bedford, the mom, said that her girlfriend had just dropped the toddler off for the morning when she turned around to say goodbye and saw him pulling on a dress. She then went back. Then went back into the classroom, took off the dress, and told the teacher, "We don't do this." Okay. The girlfriend of the mom even said, "Quote, I'm a lesbian, but don't push my son in any direction." Okay? Whatever he decides to do or wear in the future is his decision. Bedford went back to the school later the same day to speak to the teacher and saw her son putting on the dress again. I pulled the teacher to the side and explained that I don't condone my son wearing a dress at school. She said he's only 2. Bedford then called her father, Malcolm, to come and meet her at the school. Here, let me, so we got a picture of her up there? Yeah. So, Malcolm confronted the teacher, who was surrounded by children in her classroom, and later posted a clip of their conversation on his Facebook page. My daughter called me and told me that she had an issue here about my grandson being in a dress. Malcolm tells the teacher, I'm trying to see what the issue is about. Well, here's that video clip. Would you like to see it?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, let's roll this footage, okay? Hey, don't forget to like, comment, share. We'll be getting to all of them now. Definitely hit that share button.
And subscribe.
Oh, subscribe to the channel, whether it's the Facebook, the YouTube, the Rumble, all right, Twitter as well. Because you know we are shadow banned, and we're going to get into Elon Musk in a moment here. This guy's great. I love this guy, Elon Musk. The more I read about him, the more I read his tweets. But here is that video. Don't worry, he'll figure out the recording of a video soon here in a moment.
Yeah, she called me and told me that she had an issue up here about my grandson being in a dress. I mean, I'm trying to see what the issue is about that.
Okay, you'll have to talk to Dara.
Who's
She's the
Dara?
director. She's down in the other classroom.
Is she the one that was in charge of the kids while my
I
grandson?
was, but I can't talk to you
Why?
because you're not on the form. So we'll have to get Dara up here and see if she will let me talk to you about it.
I mean, first of all, I'm coming down here because we don't do that. The transgender and all that. We don't do that.
I understand. I don't either. But he's
And I don't appreciate you encouraging him to put on no dress for the second day, too. I don't appreciate that. And don't think this is going away. I'm going further with this.
Okay, you can go down and talk.
No, I'm not done talking to you. I'm letting you know the next time that you put any kid in a dress, we're going to make you go viral.
Again, this is at a private Christian school where you think your kid is safe from saying, hey, let's put on dresses.
You're never safe.
This guy's not happy whatsoever.
Uh-oh.
And you know, these private schools, they're not cheap either.
No, they're a pretty penny.
Okay, you need to go talk to my director. Because I, as a teacher...
No, I mean, you know I got an issue with you about that. I'm not playing with you.
Notice she's not even defending herself. She's pushing it off to who? The
administrator.
Yeah.
Which she should. That's her job, is to any confrontation, especially in front of the kids, to push it up, because technically she's right. She can't talk to him about any of that because he's not on the forms.
But the thing is, he letting her know how he's feeling towards her.
Yeah.
You know
but
what
I'm just saying,
saying?
this is why she's not trying to really say anything. She's just saying, look, you have a problem, go to my administrator.
But
which
yeah,
is what she's supposed to do.
He knows, but he letting her know that no, for the second day you did this, and we was told you no.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, he can get in a lot of trouble for it, though.
He don't care.
But that's the problem. We need to start caring and doing it the right way.
Chris, I'm glad that you said in front of the children.
Yeah.
Listen to how she refers to the children.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But you should have called me before you made the decision to put my grandson in a dress.
Okay, you can speak to the
No, I'm speaking to you.
Please do not talk to me in that tone with my children.
I wouldn't be.
My children.
With my children.
You know,
That's the problem. They don't, and believe me, there's a majority of teachers who get it, okay? And are there to teach parents' children, okay?
So you should have said with the children.
But she said my children, okay?
now-
These are not your children. These
Now-
this is his family.
I'm gonna take her side for this, just for
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
devil's advocate side. Now, I also was
You think she's cute, I know.
no, God no, so I was a school bus driver here in Montgomery County.
Oh, could you imagine that bus?
Well, I used to be a kid on the
The
bus.
Yeah.
smell of Jack Daniels when you first walk in.
Hey, look,
Right.
if you could tell that it was Jack, you got to sit right up front with
Okay.
me.
See,
No,
that's messed up. Well,
no.
go on, yes.
I considered those my children on the bus because they're my responsibility. Not that I'm going to parent them or anything like that, but they're my responsibility for that short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
They're my children.
No, I don't agree with that whatsoever.
I do,
Now,
because
no.
it actually helps you.
Uh,
it helps you maintain
Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. and Mrs. Smith, whatever, you know what I mean?
the parental
Their
unit.
children is your responsibility.
Exactly.
Not your children are your responsibility.
the way
I don't agree with you.
The
on
way I see it is that yes, they are still the parents' children.
That's
but
right.
I call them my children when I'm talking to somebody about the collective.
Well, if we're going to be changing
Because I could
how we
just turn
speak
around
to
and
people,
say, you know, like Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. and Mrs. or Mr. and Mr. Jones is his kids. It's just easier, faster, and the point gets across when you say my children on the bus or my children in my class.
the children that
I'd
I
be
am
like-
responsible
I'd be
for.
like-
Because
I'd be
it's
like,
basically
them
it's
kids on the
ownership.
bus.
Basically, you're taking ownership of that classroom. It's my classroom.
Yeah, no,
with
I get
my
it,
children in
soldier.
the
I
classroom.
get it, soldier. I was in the army. I get it. These are my soldiers. These are my responsibilities.
Exactly.
Now this is different. This is now children. Okay. You know, when it comes to adults and you're in charge of adults, sure. You know, this is my platoon. We will do this. Blah blah blah. We're at such a sensitive area right now, where we're wondering what the hell's going on in these classrooms. And one of the outliners of this pandemic that we got to see what the hell was being taught in the classrooms, man, but we should have seen it coming. But again, back to the video here.
If you wouldn't put my grandson in no dress.
Yeah,
Well, do what you gotta
take it up
do.
with Miss
No,
Jen.
I'm taking it up with you.
Please lower your voice. You're in a classroom.
I'm
with
taking it up
children.
with you. Well, you shouldn't have put my grand.
You are in a classroom with children.
Yeah.
That's right. Stop sexualizing children. Stop bringing in genders into children in a pre-K class, for crying out loud. This is why states like Florida passed the parental rights bill and made it a law.
To make kids
Absolutely.
be kids.
You know the parental rights bill?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, the don't say gay bill.
oh, the one that we read on the show that didn't
You
have
do
anything
realize,
to do with
just
gay?
for the record, Bay, I know it's a distance across the sea. I did roll my eyes.
Yes, that's right.
This ain't no dress.
These two.
This ain't over with, all right?
When this ain't over with, he goes on to say.
And the one thing, if you're going to confront a teacher and or anybody in a school setting, mind your words.
Yeah.
Make sure you use and select your words very specifically, because they can and will be taken out of context.
Yes, they will.
In a position like this, where he said, "I'm not done with you," or whatever, that could be taken as a threat,
Well,
and then he'll
it-
be arrested
If
because
he was
he's on
white,
school
if he
ground.
was white, they would have taken it as a threat. But because it's a black dude,
that would have been a school shooting.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, okay?
You've
This-
been watching South Park, ain't you?
Yes, this woke teacher, okay, looks down upon this guy coming in. Just saying, okay?
Defending.
I could tell when she said "my kids." Right.
Look, I mean, I agree with you, but I'm a play devil's
Yeah,
advocate.
no, I hear you, and I appreciate that.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah.
Oh, not back to this guy.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do you remember?
He had the song, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah.
Okay, the San Francisco Gay Choir, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was the phrase?
We come for your kids.
Yeah.
We'll convert your children.
Yep.
We come for your kids.
All right, I got an argument with a guy, okay, that watched our presentation on this last year, and he goes, "Joe, don't you think they were just like provoking you? They were doing it just tongue in cheek." No, there's just too many examples
Yeah.
of teachers going, "Hey kids, you can do this, and you don't have to tell your parents." And that's why
Yep.
Yeah.
Florida passed that bill.
Listen.
The parents need to be involved in decisions, especially when it comes to non-preschool decisions.
I'm a openly say it. If you at any point have to say you don't have to tell your parents, I want my kid, when the day comes, I want my kid to tell me, because nobody should be telling my kid not to keep, telling my kid to keep a secret from me.
Well, here's the actual, if you don't remember, here's just a clip of that
And of
story.
course, you stopped it right at that spot.
But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children.
Some evil eyes right there, man.
Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep them from disco. Warn about San Francisco.
What about San Francisco, huh?
It's the San Francisco treat.
Do you know who this is?
No. Who is it?
That's an 11-year-old boy.
Oh, you talked about the one back a couple years ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago, yeah.
Taylor Moon?
We talked about that, didn't
Yeah.
we? Talk about when they
Desmond's the Amazing is this, at the time, this is an 11-year-old on stage at a San Francisco gay bar. I think it's called The Oasis, based on my research.
yeah.
So,
That's when all that
you're about to watch or listen to
That's a bar?
to an 11-year-old boy at a all-gay bar.
That's a big stage for a bar.
Yeah, it's meant for burlesque and stuff, and a bunch of other shows. And I got the website. Maybe we'll go to it or not in a moment.
because my question was, how did this get approved?
But this 11-year-old boy dancing on the stage,
Stripping.
stripping, collecting money.
Yeah.
Watch. I'm telling you.
There
just-
better be a W-2 on that.
$11-year-old. Hey, parents.
He's got to pay his way through 6th grade. Come on.
and believe you me, we'll stop it at that point there. But it gets worse.
But did you see that there's a TV show now that one of the stations, I forget which station is doing it, but it's kid drag shows.
Yeah. The same thing, and why Netflix is going broke. Okay, with the cutie pies, cuties or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Well, they stopped that, didn't they?
Stop sexualizing children. Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't allow it to happen. I don't care if you're a school, a business, a parent. Stop sexualizing children.
When the hell did they stop being children? Like going out and getting rubbed around in
Technology.
dirt?
Did you see the 21 and over people in the crowd handing money?
Yeah.
Look, not for nothing, but I would be a detective going in and just start taking pictures of every single one of them and then arresting them.
Is that even legal?
Hey,
Well,
I'm just
theoretically, yes, because there's no nudity.
are you sure it's legal? Because I go to the website here, Oasis. Okay.
Because what time was
Here's
that?
the place. Look what does this say right here?
An Oasis is a 21 plus venue for all
Bam.
events.
That-
Yes,
bam.
but that doesn't disclude.
And I appreciate you playing devil's advocate on this.
That
But-
doesn't mean that the entertainment itself doesn't have to. That has to be 21 or up.
And listen, I don't care what you do, who you do. I don't care.
Just for the record, I am disturbed by that.
Yeah, of course. Right.
I hope so.
I'm extremely disturbed by it. I just
Get the kids out of the picture. That's all.
I couldn't even look at that.
Get the kids out of the picture. Leave them alone.
I don't know who said that, but that's right. That kid has a future of drugs and depression.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get into the kid today. Well, let's rephrase that. We're going to bring up the kid today because that's when the kid was 11 years old. The kid's now 15, okay?
Uh-huh. What are you doing there?
Well, here, a little bit more, okay? Because it's not just these gay bars. It's not just these woke teachers, okay? It's not just radical parents. It's losers like these two in the mainstream media. All right? And I was a huge fan of Michael Strahan.
Look, I think Michael just reading a cue card. I don't think he believes in it.
I was following the authors.
Hey,
You know, he got to stay
he's following that paycheck.
This guy once held the NFL record for most sacks in a
Yep.
single season. Now I wonder what sacks he's holding now.
My
okay?
favorite commercial. Good old Daryl Strahan. Let me ask you a question.
But here is Good Morning America. Okay? Friggin' ABC, mainstream media, morning show, one of the most watched in the mornings by people who still have regular TV, watch regular TV.
You still have time to watch.
Right. Well, here is them not too long ago.
Please welcome Desmond Napolis, a.k.a. Desmond is amazing.
Remember, 11-year-old kid. Look at the presentation. Do you understand? This is mating rituals being presented.
And that's when pedophilia was getting in the news too,
Right.
when all this was
Okay?
come.
But we said, don't worry, it's gonna be
Whatever.
fine. It's gonna be fine. It's just one kid, right? No, they're coming for your children.
One child at a time, but they're coming.
Yeah, one child at a time. Right. Like, you see what I'm saying? I can't even look. I
They
can't,
think the kid's leg's broken.
okay? Yeah, okay, Michael Strahan.
If you look at his face, though, look at his face right there. That looks more of a face of disgust.
No, but if I'm Michael Strahan,
I'm live
saying
on TV.
This does not coincide with my moral beliefs. Fire me. Someone will hire me. Okay?
How are you? How you doing?
Thanks for being here.
And the crowd. Okay?
Yeah.
The crowd.
I love that you love root beer, caffeine free. I can get on board with that.
My mom doesn't like me drinking caffeine.
Ha ha ha, my mom doesn't like me drinking caffeine, but she's okay with you going to the friggin' Oasis bar, 21 and over, to go in front of, those who are attracted to the same sex as you, sexualizing you at a young age. But she's okay with that. But caffeine, root beer,
Root beer doesn't have caffeine.
Who knows?
It's caffeine free. It says it right on the can.
Why do people drink soda anyway? It's not good
Because
for you.
it goes great with rum.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean?
Really? You don't say. Attracts pedophiles.
Right.
Not that what I said.
From the national.
Like I said earlier, I would be in there as a detective taking pictures of these people and then arresting them.
All right. There was this situation now with this kid in this Great Britain, this English pedo.
This is what happens. When you let kids start off like this, they wind up like the situation on Jersey Shore.
And then, okay, so 11 to now 15 years old. All right?
Look like he get Botox.
Let's go to Desmond is Amazing. Twitter.
I don't think he needs Botox. He's
I'm
young.
just saying.
All right?
Like, he's young. Botox is for, like, people like Joe's age.
Everything, well, I did have to buy Dr. Scholl's. Everything on this kid, this 15-year-old's Twitter, right, has to do with something sexual. Everything has to do with something sexual. Right. If my computer was fast enough. But yeah. I mean, is that what you want? Just everything has to be sex all the time? Every tweet? Twice a day? 3 times a day? Something that has to do with something sexual?
But yet, you got kids getting sent home from school for wearing clothes that may be too risque.
You got kids in Wisconsin that were reported for sexual harassment.
Oh, my God.
Okay? All right? You got 11-year-olds doing this, and here you go, GMA, come on the show. But if a 11-year-old doesn't want to
call somebody else by their pronoun,
biological pronoun,
by the pronoun that they wanted them to be called by,
you know
it's
what I mean?
sexual harassment.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's what the kids
they got charged.
3 kids got 3 or 4 got. I think it was 4 kids, and 3 of them.
But people are waking up.
But yeah, three kids got charged with sexual assault or something along those, like sexual assault or sexual misconduct, because they didn't call another classmate by the pronoun that kid wanted.
Unbelievable, right?
I was like, "Are you kidding?"
I'd be like, "What's your name?"
Oh, look, the parents are because the school turned around and was like, "Well, they're suspended," and they're like, "Well, if you don't put my kid back in and get these charges dropped, I'm suing you. I'm suing you."
They had to lawyer up. And here's the thing. It's in a town in Wisconsin of about 3,600 people. So it's not just these big cities. Just like with the story that we read out of, Kansas.
Yeah.
Okay? Stand up for your rights.
Absolutely.
Your approach may be different.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, sexual harassment is what it was charged as.
Right.
Damn.
I know. Could you imagine being a 12-year-old and that on your record?
Right?
For not calling he, her?
Yeah.
Well, see,
wake up.
See, it's
Wake
okay.
up.
Look, we need to go back to the days of where societal norms were the rule, not everyone for themselves.
They said
I
it.
think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked.
All right, just this one
Funny,
time.
just this once. You're correct.
Every time I see him, I want to punch him.
No, don't punch. But I get it. I get why. Because they said it. They're coming for your children. That's what they want. That's their agenda. Friggin' stand up for how you want to raise your family.
It's your kids.
That's it.
Your kids.
That's the moral of today's message.
Because everything starts at the house.
These are your children, like what Bay just said. It starts at the house.
How they act when they get in public, how they talk to people.
Touche to those 12-year-olds in Wisconsin for saying, no, that's not how I'm raised.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with how I'm raised. You're not going to try and bully me into thinking the way that you want me to think.
And that's just it. Like,
that's bullying.
So the way that freedoms work, including the freedoms of speech
Mm-hmm.
and expression, are you're allowed to have your freedoms as so much as they don't infringe on somebody else's. Well, by you demanding me to call you what you want me to call you is infringing upon my right.
And to be honest, that's bullying.
Exactly.
Okay? If Like, take those kids. Because the school had to report it because they have an anti-bully policy. Okay? So, since that is in that school considered bullying, not calling someone by the pronoun that they want to be called by, well, now you're bullying against those who want to go with the science. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what
Who want to
you're
go
saying.
with biology.
Go with science until it's something that we can't have, and then don't listen to science.
We are so waking up, though. People are done.
Oh,
with
absolutely.
This wokeness.
And unfortunately, it took too damn long to get that way.
It took this pandemic to figure it out. Okay? This misinformation lady, okay? She's gone. She just got fired.
Good.
All right?
They need to do away with that.
Why? Because she got exposed with all of her nonsense.
Oh, you talk about when she got to sing.
No, the Mary Poppins wannabe. She's gone, right? Look at this. Trump endorsements. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
America First MAGA movement. He had a big, huge net again. 23 of his backed politicians. All won, okay?
Mm-hmm.
2 of them lost. 1, we're still waiting. Ooh.
That was just last night.
Yeah, that was
Overall,
just
81 wins, 3 losses, and we'll see what happens with Oz.
Because people are fed up. People are fed up with the wokeness. Everything, his quote, everything woke turns to shit.
Well, the thing is about being woke, you're not up or awake.
Yeah.
You just there.
You're
staring.
You're basically a giant lemming.
Look who else.
Basically.
Elon Musk. Said he's never voted Republican ever.
The more I dig into him, the more I actually like him.
Elon Musk announces he will vote Republican for the first time ever after years of voting Democrat. He's done too.
Well, yeah.
Did you see what one of his investigations found out?
What's
No.
that?
Yeah, allegedly half of Joe Biden's followers on Twitter
Was
Bots.
are bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro.
Well,
Wake
that's why
up.
he wanted to find out. He suspended his purchase
Yeah.
of Twitter.
Paused it. Yeah, paused it.
Suspended, same thing.
No, suspended means right. Okay, all right. But he paused it. He put it on pause.
I'm going to put this on hold.
Right.
He's taking a sabbatical.
I'm just gonna leave that up there and not read it. Okay. All right. We gotta get out of here.
All right.
Yeah, thankfully, we have to get out of here before we get flagged and or kicked off.
I got to ask you something after the show, though, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll mute the mics. What's up, eh?
Yeah, it's after the show.
Oh, okay. It's your family. You raise them however the hell you feel is right for
Yep.
them. All right?
Yep.
Oh, but what if you want to raise them to hate? It's not your family.
No.
It's their family.
If you want to raise them to hate, raise them to hate. If
Society's going to judge them.
Exactly. Like I said, we need to go back to societal norms. Morals, there's a bunch of people, and I was reading the comments where someone says, yeah, we need to go back to morals. The problem with morals is everybody's morals are different.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back to societal norms where society dictates what's best for the society. We need to go back to the rule of populace, not rule of minimal.
They just need Jesus in their life. That's all.
Everybody needs Jesus in their life.
They just need Jesus.
Absolutely.
The teachings of Jesus. All right?
Or any other
such
prophetic person you believe in.
Just love. Have love.
Find love, peace, and hate.
And if someone disagrees with you, still love them. All right? If you were born a he and someone calls you a he,
They don't know you.
don't be
so
such a victim.
You can't be mad because they don't know you
All right.
personally.
Right.
Well,
And don't prove it. Please, don't prove it. Don't physical prove it. All right. Thanks for the comments. Oz can't win. Sorry if anyone likes him. Dr. Oz is all right. Don't get me wrong. He's not the best choice. He's up against. How about the governor there? What's his name? The future governor of Pennsylvania. I forget his name.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I got to go to the casino. I got to gas up, too. I got to go pay high gas prices.
That doesn't sound right. I got to go to the casino and get high gas.
Get high gas.
Everything's high.
All right. Yeah, let's go, Brandon, right? All right, let me get this off the screen before we get flared.
Yeah, I just bought a boat. So, yeah, you want to talk about gas prices?
Yeah, dude. 11 days, okay, after. 11 days, and finally the report.
There's a lot of people that have had that happen.
That's right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you just listen to the audio, go back to the video feed and look at the
Bob's
screen.
your uncle.
All right. Well, all right. Chris, you got anything before we go?
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and come hang out at the casino for trivia tonight.
That's right. That's right. If you're in the Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky area, Clarksville, Tennessee, Oak Grove, Kentucky Gaming, the whole bit. Bay, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey.
Simplistic.
Again, it's your family. You raise them. All right.
Right.
Man, we just see we can get into this. We were in the routine of, okay, I got to go to work. Okay, I'm just going to drop off the kids. We use school as a babysitting service.
Yeah.
And the babysitters were like this. Now they're mine. Excellent.
Yeah, Mr. Smithers.
Right. All right.
Excellent.
We'll see you next time on the Joe Padula Show, America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove